Hi guys. So I know I mention a lot in my videos about my childhood trauma, about generational trauma or ancestral trauma, etc. And I don't think I don't mention enough about my family and my parents. Now, yes, we went through generational trauma, ancestral trauma, etc. That trauma, I guess, is goes back 7 to 11 generations, and I don't blame my parents for the trauma that I experienced. Although when I was younger, I did blame them, because I didn't understand why it was happening. All the things that I understand now, I didn't understand back then. So I did naturally, you do blame your parents about why this happened to you, etc. I understand now that it wasn't my parents' fault. Everything that happened to me in the past through generational trauma, ancestral trauma, my childhood trauma, my parents, they were going through the same things, and their parents before them, etc. Like 7 to 11 generations back, they were going through the exact same thing, They probably didn't realise they were going through that, or they didn't realise why it was happening. But I do want to say that, my parents had us when we were quite young, or when they were quite young, sorry. So, they were learning as well to be parents. They were surviving as well, because we were all in survival mode. I think I have compassion for them because, back in those days, it wasn't easy. Not to say that it's not easy now, but they were just doing the best that they can with the resources that they had. They were working full time, trying to, survive, pay the bills like everybody else. So it was hard, and yeah, I do recognise that, and I do love my parents for that. So it's not to say that I'm, I blame them for all of this, or for all the things that I went through in my childhood, because I don't blame them, and I think they're just a result, or we're all a result of what happened in the past. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to reflect that, because I saw a post, and it says, before you blame your parents, remember this. And it's completely true, and I do acknowledge that, and I do love my parents, and I do acknowledge that, it's not their fault. So yeah, I thought that was my reflection, and I thought I'd share it.